And 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I'm glad to have you as my neighbor. And thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as we are wont to do when we start a new filming session, we like to get a little high, a little drunk. I've got some Pabst Blue here, so this video is being presented by Pabst Blue. And also, as we are wont to do, we start off our videos with a Patreon video, and if you want to get your requests on the show, there's one way to do it. You sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/Peacekeeper Reaction. And for $10 a month, you get one request. For $20 two, or $30 three. So it's a lot of fun. So I'm very stoked. Today we're going to be checking out a request from Glenn Fisher, who wants us to check out Necro, who's a oh, one sec here. There we go. Sorry, a little feedback there. Necro, and I found this just on this lyrics website. It says Necro is not family-friendly music. Common topics being sex, death. That's why he defines his rap as death rap. So I legit, I think that my experience with Necro would say that's very accurate, you know. I love the head split, get your head split. I remember I had the album I Need Drugs, and there's a really great kind of, I guess, parody or homage to LL Cool J's I Need Love, but it's I Need Drugs. So, speaking of needing drugs, I need drugs. So let's get a little blunted, and we'll listen to the song Poetry in the Streets, and this is featuring Ill Bill. So let's dive right in, you guys. Oh, this is Poetry in the Streets. These fucking things don't work. Jesus Christ. There we go. Poetry on the Streets on Peacekeeper.
The killer shit, that murder rap shit, bitch. Check it. The press runs the tape, record the bloody mess. Documentation so the human race can study death. They'll reach it through your TV speaker. They'll feature a creature that will beat you to death if he can meet ya. You're executed when you're electrocuted. Who's responsible for a homeless man that's dead and smells putrid? When murdered, your natural flesh after being thrown in a river will be frozen forever into a statue of death. A grasshopper in the lab, dead, stabbed in the head. Knives are like the hands of a crab, jabbing your flab till your abdomen bled. Throw you off a building, killing off your children, drilling holes in your corpse till you're spilling the color of a million. We'll split your brain, so slit your vein. The impact of a bat cracked across your back is like getting hit by a train. I'll stick a fang in your blood bank, then strangle my shangle mangle you like the triangle teeth of a bangle. I think my shit's too brutal for most. I might be the only one capable of digesting the dose. You won't survive a screwdriver driven inside your throat. Choke on blood and saliva, another conniver croak. There's poetry in the streets of the Big Apple, and the vitality found in few other places. Pull up beneath the surface of the city, and you shall uncover a seething cesspool of human emotions. Gone sour, a planet where nightmares have become reality. Witness to brutality. There's poetry in the streets of the Big Apple. You get tackled and grappled to the floor, white slaved up and shackled.
I spit on your grave, piss in your mouth and shit on your face. Grind you in the slot meet and serve you to your friends. We moving bad taste, another brutal shooting rampage, turning humans to ashtrays, groupies to crack slaves, with boobies that lactate, squirting mad milk. I never have guilt, I have krill. I'll have you fags killed in front of your mom and dad's grill. Splatter both of them with pieces of your exploding head. Break fragments to stain their clothing red. I make you love the pain, it hurts. We make music for drug addicts, pieces of shit that love the dirt. It's psychological, I'm like having a rifle shot at you. We not the type to smile at you, we the type to body you. Slit your throat with the broken bottle. Pieces of jagged glass stabbing you through your fucking eyeballs. Have you swallowed with cyanide and screaming die horse? Watch it kill your physical first, next your mind's lost. Leave you in the funeral home, you make a fine corpse. Got you splattered across the walls when my nine talks. Murder you execution style like a crime boss. Travel through time and terminate you like a cyborg. My mentality's grindcore.
Poetry in the streets of the Big Apple, and the vitality found in few other places. Pull up beneath the surface of the city, and you shall uncover a seething cesspool of human emotions gone sour. A planet where nightmares have become reality. Witness to brutality. There's poetry in the streets of the Big Apple. You get tackled and grappled to the floor, white slaved up and shackled.
Necro, poetry in the streets on PeaceKeeper. Very interesting. You know, it's kind of exactly what one would expect when Necro and Ill Bill get on a track together. And that's references to murder, different ways to kill you. The lifting, what did he say? I'm not going to be able to find it, but talking about how the city is a cesspool once you kind of look under the rocks of everything. So you can tell that Ill Bill and Necro grew up in the New York area when, before well, maybe they're not that old. I'm not sure actually, but before Times Square and stuff was cleaned up, and they have an M&M shop and Disney stores and stuff like that. Back in the day, New York was a gritty, grimy place. It wasn't for tourists, you scams and drug addicts and scummy people, the people that make life worth living. That's what kind of the New York I picture in my head that they're talking about. I know it's kind of getting back there now. They say that with a lot of crime is on the rise, homeless population exploding all over America, from what I gather. But you can tell that this is kind of the area that they grew up in, and they're not afraid to rap about it. And like you said, we make music for drug addicts, pieces of shit that love dirt. So it is kind of psychologically like having a rifle shot at you. I remember back in the day when I was a young Nathan and I first heard Ill Bill and Necro and stuff like this, like listening to these stories, they were all it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? It's like a horror film. This is horrorcore, grindcore, death rap. So I like that. So thank you, Glenn, for sharing that. And if you want to get your requests on the show, you got to go to that Patreon, guys. Patreon.com/PeaceKeeper Reaction. It's the way to do it. We can have a lot of fun together. You can show me shit and whatever. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. And for PeaceKeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.